Welcome back to my channel. We're gonna head in. What's the energy for today for this reading? We got Jupiter in Gemini in the 10th house. So Jupiter is about luck, growth, wisdom, and expansion. Space. Gemini is air sign. So the mental, the thought, communication, spoken. Then for the 10th house, that goes into the career, goals, structures. So you're expanding into your career, and it could start in the mental side, but then it could also move towards physicality. It's also about masculinity, fame, fathers, public image, reputation, structure. So I'm gonna leave this out just to kind of come back to that. Whoops. So let's see, in the 10th house. Alright, so Jupiter rules Sagittarius, so there's also a fire element in here. And for Gemini, Mercury rules Gemini, so it's a lot about communication. It's a lot about communication, how you communicate, how you show up, long-term goals. Are you communicating these things? So let's see. So today we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to find out the current state, where you're at right now. 8 of Chalices. Alright, that was like the last one too. Let's see, let's shuffle these again. Let's see. What is your current state? Ooh, okay. So we got a few there. So this was kind of landed over here, so we'll find out what it's saying. So 5, 8, 5, 3, and the Lovers, which is what, like 6? Alright, so 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. So let's find out more information. So your current state could be like there was a loss, but you're still working, you're still taking chances. There's a change that's happening. So you go from the 8 of Cups, something happened, abrupt changes, and now you're at a 3 of Cups. And the Lovers, this one is an interesting depiction of it. So we got the Moon, we got the Scarab Beetle, and you have, like, I guess a man with 2 women. So deciding, right? Deciding like what it is that you're gonna take. Or maybe you already decided. Maybe that was the change. You decided who you're gonna go with, and it led you to leave some cups behind, which is entirely fine. But at the end of the day, that's still some cups filled. Someone that gives back to you, someone that doesn't leave you thinking you're worthless. You know what I mean? Okay, let's continue. Let's keep going. The challenges, the outer. Ooh. What's the challenges? Oh, this one. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna use this Oracle deck for the challenges. Let's see. Outer challenges that you are facing at this moment that they need to work in. Okay, we got all of these. Alright, so let's see. Freedom, scavenge, curiosity, and gifts. So the challenge seems like you might not know how to deal with freedom, or when you feel too free, you roam around and you just take anything that you could be given. You're too curious. You might lack boundaries. And you might be dealing with either you or someone else in your life. Could be one of the people, like one of those people that like they bombard with gifts. What do you call that? Like, I forgot the word. If you know the word, please comment it. I have no idea what I don't know, where you just get showered with gifts, but that's not love, you know what I mean? So that might mistaken you, or you might do that to others just to kind of like feel in control, or but it doesn't give you anything back, you know, like if you're just pouring outward. So we're gonna read that. Let's see. Freedom. So freedom brings the message that you do not need to stay where you are. You can change your position. You can rise up and see the world from a different point of view. You have the wings. All you need to do is a desire and a self-confidence to fly. Freedom brings movement, flexibility, and the ability to expand your horizons. Whether it is to travel, freedom to make the decisions at work, or freedom to splurge onto your favorite meal. When this card appears, you may need to ask yourself some questions. In which areas of your life would you like to expand your freedom? What is your definition of freedom? So that also goes, I guess, with the expansion with the Jupiter. You need to, like, I guess, yeah, take the advice. Just take the advice. I'm just going to keep reading through these and we'll come back to them. The crow searches for anything, even the smallest crumb. Although insight may be gained and scavenging can promote brain development, a crow's attention is on an area that may not yield the greatest reward. Scavenge suggests that you may be settling for less because it is easy. Your attention may be on a situation that holds little promise, yet at the same time you are hoping to find some source of nourishment or value. While in between jobs or relationships, you might find that the scavenge card will appear more frequently as you jump around from one opportunity to another. Use this time to gather information and determine what you like, what you don't like, and what you can or won't settle for. This card may also appear if you have been simply taking what you can get instead of directing your attention toward the steps that will lead to something more substantial. We got 11, curiosity. An open door is an open invitation for this brave crow. Now is an excellent time to consider what treasures you will find when you are brave enough to explore. Curiosity asks you to open the doors, look inside, and analyze the situation. This is a time to dig in and do your research. Curiosity indicates that you are just scratching the surface. The possibilities are vaster that you are currently seeing. However, you may need to get inquisitive. When you start asking questions, the path will unfold. When curiosity appears, you will be better served by putting aside your emotions and thinking like a researcher. So, let's see, last one. When I would discover a foreign object on the apartment balcony, my heart would sing. One time my gift arrived in form of a bright green cap, and another time it is a very long stick. Crows express gratitude and appreciation when they feel a connection with human. Gifts ask that you take a moment to recognize connections that make someone's day by dropping off a gift. Gifts come in all shapes and sizes. Not everything needs to be shiny or valuable. Sometimes a gift is simply a smile or someone holding the door for you. Gifts during a reading may appear as a reminder to be grateful for all the good things that you have happened during your situation. Just like crows dropping off a bottle cap as a loving gesture, the universe sends us gifts every day. All it wants in return is to know that we are appreciated. Imagine if you gave someone a gift and they didn't acknowledge it. You may think twice before giving them another. Now think about when you give someone a gift and when they are appreciative. It makes you want to give them another one. The universe is just like that. Gifts are simply reminders to say thank you so that the universe will continue sending on more. So that's the outer challenge. The inner challenge, however, so let's see, I'm just going to pull them all out and see what. I'm already getting a story, messages. So this could be like job. I mean, this is a very career oriented, but I feel like the relationship that you're in could also be influencing your job, how you show up at work, how you show up. It's like who you choose to be in a relationship with is ideally shaping how you show up in the world, how you're viewed in the world, you know? So you might want to do the research, like the curiosity was saying, do your research. Don't settle for less. Don't be like the scavenger, you know? Use your freedom wisely. Don't give it away to someone who doesn't reciprocate or isn't of high value for you, doesn't have the same emotional intelligence, or you know what I mean? Like if you're giving someone something, your attention, your love, your caress, you know, and even in jobs. Okay, let's talk about jobs. Do your research before you go for the job that you want. Like if you're free right now and if you're in between jobs, don't settle for less. Don't go for where, you know, like just because it's easy. What do you really want? This is like the time to make those wishes come true, and then go for the dream job. Go for that opportunity that you really, really, really want to pursue. All right, so this is the challenges of your shadow, like the inner challenges that you're facing right now. So let's see. So we got ascension. Oh, we got two. Okay. Release and ascension. So right now you're holding on to something. There could be fear. The leap, the frog is taken. And it will force you to release something. You have to release something. When you go from a job to another, either if it's going to be full-time or part-time or whatever, your attention immediately changes. You're going to leave old friends. You're going to leave an old route, how to get there. You know, you're not going to see the same things. Like you might go to a new McDonald's, a new Dunkin' Donuts, a new, you know, like wherever you get your food. Like you might, you need to release. Right? You need to release the fear. Oh, what if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not liked? What if I'm not happy? Like, but what if you are? You know, and just go follow that path to ascension. You're gonna be 10 times better. This card depicts like the hand and the wings. So the freedom, you know, you create your own destiny. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Steps to advice. Let's see. We're gonna go with the spirit of the wheel for this one. I love the spirit of the wheel. This is a very wise deck. Oh, this just came out. All right, so you got like a bunch. Okay, let's read them. Mother Earth, cleansing, Duck's Fly Moon, and the Greatest Star Nation. So, and let's see. Creative feminine and force, nurturing birth, releasing burdens, detoxification, energy flow, synchronicity, balance, and certainty, mystery, void, good fortune, and grace. So we're seeing a lot. So this is almost like the inside, what you need to do. This is what you need to also do, but remember, but embody. I feel like this is what it's giving. So let's see. So remember your roots. This is giving me, you know, the grandma, your inner child hugging your grandparents. Your grandma it's the motherly, the nurturing, they give birth to who you are today. It's, you know, the roots that you came from. So go back to your roots. This is giving me the message to go back to your roots. Who you are as a person, what defines you, and release anything that doesn't serve you anymore. The beliefs that, you know, you're scavenging for, settling for less. Maybe in your family line, someone settled for less and you saw that and you learned that and you think that that's life. But you need to release those things. Those are not your burdens to carry. Maybe you're worried about family issues, family health issues. You're taking care of someone, and you know, and that's causing that inner conflict. But at some point, yes, you can help them, but like at the same time, like you can't always be there for someone. You can't always be nurturing someone else and self-abandoning yourself. You need to nurture yourself and trust that the other person, um, you know, in this case, someone will find a replacement in your job. Your ex partner will be fine. You know what I mean? Your family will figure it out. Like, everybody has the same capabilities of ascending. We all have the power, and obviously it starts with the belief, the mind. So right now you just gotta follow those synchronicities. Synchronicities are things that, like, let's say you were thinking of roses today, or you were thinking of pink today, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, oh, that, keys or something. I don't know. Just like when you see coincidences, right? But they're not coincidences. That's just your intuition talking to you. So that's why sometimes, like, the numbers could also speak to you. Number fives mean change. So we got a five. We got a five. Two is like unity and union and balance, duality. So once you do that, once you choose the path to ascension, which if you're in here, if you've made it this far, I think you are. I believe that you are. You're certain of what you got to do because you already know. And if you don't, then meditate a little bit. Do the research. Where do you see yourself happy? What do you see yourself doing? What would be settling for less? What is less? Like, let's say even like a paying job or in a relationship, like what is settling? And what makes you feel like you have to settle? Like, where is that rooted? And release that, because that's not serving you to move forward into ascension. And then step into the mystery void, and that's where you'll find good fortune. So, like, let's say the things that play out really good, things that work out with ease, that's where it's at. Just keep following those synchronicities, and it'll flow together in a nice way. All right, so we're gonna do an affirmation. So for whoever is resonating with this message, this will be your affirmation. You can use it for the week. You can use it for the period of time that this is taking you. Some people are slow, and I don't mean that in a rude way. Some people just take their time. They're not used to the changes, so letting go might take a little bit longer. Some people are, like, let's say the fire signs. Like, some people, like the fire signs or whatever, they might just go with it. You know what I mean? They're just like, all right, tomorrow. But obviously, do your research, take your time. Meditate on it. Write, journal, take some sun, go to nature, be grounded. Oh my god, this one like wanted to come out. Let's see. Let's keep going. So an affirmation. An affirmation for this individual, this collective watching this right now. So we got 2 affirmations for you. They're both the fire movement meditation and sacral chakra. So for someone, this is giving me like dancer vibes, like very feminine energy. And I love it because I guess this channel is for the Empress feminine energy, which I love. Okay, so the root is just the root chakra and the sacral chakra. So it's the bottom 2. So the kundalini, you're working on your groundedness, your career that gives you stability, and maybe you're moving up to a creativity outlet. What makes you feel creative and happy? How are you using your sexual energy? If this is based on a relationship, it's like, are you leaking it by settling for less? Are you going around into different places, like giving your thing away? That's a gift. Why are you giving it away? Like, you have to put it into something that's going to give you something back, pretty much. So let's see. I celebrate and honor my physical body through dance and movement. We got 3 and 2. That's also a 5. We got 3, 2, 5. 3 and 5 is 8. So we got 8. 44 is 8. 19, which is 10, which is, the end of something, the beginning of something. 11:21. This is beautiful. Okay. And so movement meditation. So I guess in a form, there's anything that you can do in Tao. They show that like you can be meditative in washing dishes, reading, walking, jogging, like dancing, you know. So dancing is a form of meditation. I feel like Osho said that as well. So let's see. So the sacral chakra. So focus on these two, the grounding and the sacral chakra. And movement actually stimulates your sacral chakra, your creative energy. So like if you're someone who's an artist and you feel, or a writer, you know, like you express yourself through the form of arts, and you feel like you're stuck, you feel like you don't know where to go, movement might help. So like let's say the change of view, go right somewhere else, go for, you know, like change of location, change of routine, of habits, of what you watch, like everything, you know, just change, just movement. Also your body, just move your body, allow it to release the air that's stuck in there. Go to YouTube, be like how to release trauma from your body, how to release stagnant energy, and honestly it's just air, but yeah, go do that. Okay, so the next one is, I feel comfortable in my body, in my own body, and I am sensitive to other people's feelings. So this is just tapping into your feminine energy, your graceful feminine energy, that you are the embodiment of it, you know, but you're also comfortable in that. Like it's not gonna overwhelm you, but if in a space that it does, or in a space that you feel like it's not giving you peace, then you gotta go for your freedom. You gotta get out of there. You gotta just take what you can. Like you see this crow is taking a bouquet of flowers, of roses, and it's the only one flying. Like these are like staying back. Who gives a fuck, you know? Who gives? Just go for your own thing. Go for your life, what you want. Alright, so the outcome, if you do everything according to plan. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I just saw this. So freedom and this, it's the same bouquet of flowers. Look at that. And it has the same colors. So red, yellow, and orange could be a significance right now to you. And if it's not, maybe work with those colors. Like wear those colors to embrace it. Eat fruits that are those colors. Bananas, red apples. What's orange? Oh, mandarins, oranges. So it's working, and the yellow is the solar plexus, so you can have like yeah, like working with those through 3 chakras. And if you don't know much about it, you can go ahead and look it up. It's, you know, you can find meditations that can boost those chakras in you. You can rebalance them, you can realign them if they're imbalanced as well. Like there's a lot of things that we could do that let's say like if we feel down, like it might genuinely be energetic, and it might be just in yourself, like in your body. So yeah, okay, let's continue. Oh my goodness, I thought this was gonna be under 11 minutes, but let's see. Okay, the outcome. All right, Queen of Wands, that's beautiful. This is Pisces energy, Aries, and clarity, oh no, creativity and focus. But in a way, it's like clarity as well, because like when you're confident, you're clear about what you want. You're clear about what you take or not take. You have the sunflowers, so it goes with the yellow again. You're wearing yellow. You got the cat, like the black cat energy. You got 2 lions, and 2 lions here. That's the strength. It takes strength to let go of things that are not serving you. It takes strength to do different things. Like if you're not comfortable doing something that you've never done before, but you see other people doing it and you enjoy it so much, and you just gotta take that leap, you know. Where's the leap? Where is the leaps? Okay, you just gotta take that leap. You gotta take that leap and release and go towards your ascension. But definitely do your research of whatever you don't understand, because I guess when you don't understand something, that's when you're not clear about it. So bring the center of attention is you. You're the center of attention, and I don't mean that in the you're the center of the universe type of way, but yeah, your universe, yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I will say that it is, because, but obviously, because you need to understand yourself, and you can only understand the world around you as much as you understand yourself. We also have, I'm going to say that's a throat chakra. So we got a bunch of, we're realigning our chakras, basically. We're rebalancing them. The Queen of Wands is very passionate. It's charismatic. It's full of energy, leadership. So it's like your work, and Wands is the passion. It's the fire as well. So it's like you got that fire energy, and you work with fire. Burn something, burn incense, burn candles around your house. Cook something that could be a form of meditation that you enjoy. Baking, cooking. I don't know. It's like there's so many things that are coming through that I'm not sure how this is going to resonate for some people. And we got the King of Pentacles. So this is giving me that balanced energy. So either if this is you and only you, then you're going to be very balanced. In that new job, you're going to be very successful. The King of Pentacles is someone who's got it good, They're practical, their wealth, their patience. The patience paid out, basically. They're committed to that new life, stepping into their ascension. Look, the King of Pentacles is facing this way. They're not even facing the Queen of Wands. But if this is both you, then this shows the green, which is the heart. You're following your heart and connecting both of them. They're both facing this way. They're both facing towards the future. You're leaving the past behind. That's one. Two, they're relaxed. He has his eyes closed. He's just like, I'm chilling. There's a castle here. There's a bull, or 2 cows, or 2 bulls. And he sees 4 bulls in his seats. Over here we got the lions. So lions and bulls, that could be significant to you, or work with those animals. The strength, the lion, it's the Leo energy, the fire energy. Bull is the grounded. It's that root chakra. You're stable. You know what you want, and you're studying it. And last but not least, we're going to see the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. And it's going to bring you to your 10 of Cups. Well, I just keep pulling them out because I have no chill. But the initial of something, there will be the beginning. But lead into your 10 of Cups, which is like happily. You're happily ever after, basically. Once you decide what that is, who that is, where that will be. And the Knight of Wands is a very youthful energy. It's just showing you keep moving with confidence, optimism, get excited. Generosity helps. Having a good sense of humor helps through the tough times. Just keeping it light, keeping it fun. Having those inside jokes or whatever. So this is going to be your outcome. This is beautiful. Okay. Don't let anyone rob you. Don't let anyone rob you from those things, all right? Don't self-sabotage. Don't. And Ace of Swords. Determination, courage. Find the courage to go to your freedom. The new ideas. If this is all your business, your new business idea, go to it. Oh, I didn't know where it stopped. So the Ace of Swords came up, and I guess this is all that I have for you for today. If this resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will play the singing bowls for a little bit. Alright, I hope you like this reading. Thank you so much. for being here. And if you have any messages, anything that resonated with you, any anecdotes, if this doesn't resonate to you today and it resonates to you later on, please come back and share your story. All right? Have a good one. Bye.